While transferring more than 500 miles to a facility here in Maryland, investigators say this man, Shakir Skinner, escaped. That was about a month ago, and now the U.S. Marshal Service has joined the search. February 7th, 2024, Knoxville, Tennessee. Convicted sex offender Shakir Skinner boards a Greyhound bus. A judge has ruled the 31-year-old will serve the remainder of his sentence at a transitional facility in Maryland. But while en route, investigators say Skinner disappeared.
He just never showed up.
The U.S. Marshal Service taking us back 15 years. In 2009, investigators say Skinner was convicted of a felony sex crime in Virginia and as a result required to register as a sex offender for life. But after moving here to Maryland, investigators say Skinner violated this stipulation multiple times. Court records show warrants issued for his arrest in 2012, 2013, and 2014. Skinner serves time in prison, then settles back into Washington, D.C. But months later, investigators say an unrelated investigation into an armed carjacking lands him back behind bars.
The violent crime suppression team was executing a search warrant at a location. While they were at that location, Mr. Skinner exited one of the apartments and was detained by law enforcement. While he was detained by law enforcement, they did a pat-down and found a firearm on him.
Skinner is sentenced to 24 months in prison and in 2024 is granted the opportunity to serve the remainder of his sentence at Volunteers of America, a facility in Maryland that helps prepare inmates to transition back into society. But while making the trip from Knoxville, Tennessee to Baltimore, Maryland, investigators say Skinner disappeared. The Greyhound bus he was on, investigators say, making several stops along the way in Tennessee and Virginia before arriving to Maryland. Where exactly he got off, unclear. The U.S. Marshal Service now joining the search.
We don't know where Mr. Skinner is going, and if he's not registering, that's our first priority right there. Number two, he was stopped again with a firearm. He is a convicted felon. He should not have a firearm on him, and there's no reason for him to have that. Take a good look. Skinner, also known to some as Shaq or Sweets, stands at about 6'1" and weighs approximately 160 pounds. Investigators say he has notable tattoos on his face, including this word on his forehead and a money sign near his right eye, the letters OTF with flames on his neck, and the words Trap and RIP Uncle Jr. on his left arm. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, you have to contact the U.S. Marshal Service, the tip line number 1-877-WANTED-2, or you can contact agents directly at 202-819-5058. Remember, you can always remain anonymous, and you could earn a reward. I'm Alexa Ashwell, and this is Maryland's Most Wanted.